Hello all, Simon Toohey here, brand ambassador for Dilmah. I'm here to bring you a dish that is really close to my heart. It is carrots that I've cooked in butter and Dilmah's premium Ceylon tea, along with some beautiful Toohey lentils, some parsley, and finished off with a delicious buttery sauce. So first of all, I'm gonna make the stock. I've got 200 ml of beautiful vegetable stock. I'm gonna bring that to the boil, and then I'm gonna add 2 tea bags of premium Dilmah Ceylon tea. I'm gonna let that infuse for about 5 minutes, getting all that flavor from that beautiful Ceylon Dilmah tea. It's really important because that flavor will run through the whole dish at the end and tie everything together. Once I've brought that to the boil and added the tea, I let that sit to infuse. I then move on to my lentils. This is really important. They take a while to cook, and so you really need to focus on these and make sure you add a lot of flavor so they carry and hold flavor at the very end of the dish. I put the lentils in some more vegetable stock. I then add what is called a bouquet garni, and that's just basically herbs and other aromats just to boost flavor within this dish. And so I've got here celery that I've wrapped around parsley. I've got some thyme and rosemary, and I got a couple of bay leaves. And I get that to cook down slowly, really elevating flavor from those aromats. But not only that, I also add 1/4 of a chopped onion because that's got some beautiful sweetness to it, and I think that's gonna carry well. And finally, I just chop up 1 clove of garlic and I add that to the stock with the lentils. It's a really wonderful combination. You want to cook this down slowly. And so we're gonna cook these lentils until it comes to a boil, then reduce it down to a medium-low, add a simmer and cook it for about half an hour. You want the lentils to be slightly al dente, but not mushy and not crunchy. Right in the middle. Continuously taste it, make sure you're getting the right flavor. That's the best way to find out. Once the lentils are brought to the boil, it starts to create a little scum on top, and it really doesn't add anything to the dish as well. It kind of detracts flavor. So I want to scrape that off, and I get a big spoon and I scrape that off gently and discard it. We don't want that here. Thank you very much. Finally, once those beautiful Toohey lentils and all those aromats have finished cooking, take it over and strain it out. You want to take that bouquet garni out because it's not useful anymore. Put it to the side, but keep the onion in there and leave that garlic in there because that is flavor heaven. Put that into a bowl, add 2 tablespoons of gorgeous red wine vinegar. Some other vinegars can work, but red wine vinegar is beautiful. White wine would work as well. Then a little sprinkle of salt, a grate of lemon zest, and some beautiful finely chopped parsley leaves. Mix that all together. This is going to be the acidic part of this gorgeous dish. We really want to get onto the carrots now, and this is the flagship of this dish because we're using the Dilmah Premium Ceylon tea. So I've scrubbed these beautiful carrots clean and they're sitting in front of me. I place them inside a little pan, a very shallow one. You don't want it to be too big because you want it to sort of slowly cook away with the carrots. Then grab your amazing Dilmah Ceylon tea stock. It has been steeping there for 5 minutes. You can smell the tea coming through, along with those wonderful vegetal flavors you get from a beautiful vegetable stock. Finally, add a good dollop or 2 or 3 of butter. You want that to melt down, and a nice heaped dessert spoon of sugar. This then will reduce and turn to a beautiful buttery sticky mess at the end. Put this with what is called a cartouche. And we're getting all French today because we've already done the bouquet garni and now we're going into cartouche, which is basically a paper lid. And so it allows it to steam and continue cooking, but you can still get a little bit of evaporation from that wonderful liquid. And you do want it to reduce down, but you don't want to reduce down too fast. So we've done this, we put the cartouche on top of our pan and I'm gonna place it on my stove. Again, on a high heat to start with until the butter melts and it starts to bubble away. Then turn it down to low and cook it until all that liquid is pretty much gone away. And you're left with this sticky, sugar, buttery deliciousness. Don't forget to add your salt, it's really important. You want to salt it, get that seasoning balanced. The carrots are cooked and they are looking amazing. The butter has sort of gone nice nutty brown in color. There's no liquid left from that tea anymore, but you can still smell it. It smells unbelievable. So I have everything. I have my Toohey lentils here with my onions and garlic still in there because I didn't take those out, remember. I took out the bouquet garni, not the onions and garlic. And I have that with the parsley and lemon zest. Beautiful, really, really nice. On my left, I have my beautiful carrots. I've been cooking the Ceylon tea. Unreal, taste amazing, sweet, salty, slightly bitter from that beautiful tea. And I'm gonna start plating. So I take my Toohey lentils and I put them on the plate. They are shining. I take my carrots, big amount of carrots, and I place that straight over the top of the lentils. And that gloss you're getting from that wonderful stock reduction and that beautiful butter is divine. I wish you could smell this right now because it is perfect. And finally, a beautiful scoop of the most delicious sour cream you can find. Sourness, creaminess, slowly melting over the top of everything to finalize your dish. You created the most beautiful carrots that have been cooked in butter and Dilmah premium Ceylon tea for half an hour, soft and succulent, on top of a bed of Toohey lentils, and then finally finished with some gorgeous sour cream. That, to me, is a divine lunch or dinner to share. Enjoy.